Time to start. Welcome. Good morning, esteemed guests, and welcome to the launch of the Integrated Municipal Information System, or IMIS. I am Hendra Gupta from the Global Water and Sanitation Center at the Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand, and I will be moderating today's sessions. We are excited to finally unveil the Integrated Municipal Information System, which represent a significant step forward in how we manage and utilize information to better serve our community. The IMIS is an open source, GIS-based platform that enhances municipal sanitation services and streamline other urban operations. It provides real-time data tracking, spatial analysis, as well as KPI monitoring to support the citywide inclusive sanitation and contribute to the achievement of SDG 6.2. We believe that this system will be a game changer for our city and municipality. Over the next hour, we'll be taking you on a journey through the system, showcasing its features and benefits, and demonstrating how it will streamline processes and contribute to the improvement of not only sanitation, but also urban development issues such as utility and building information. We will also have question and answer sessions towards the end. But some house rules: please submit your questions in the chat box throughout the presentation. We'll do our best to address as many as possible from the responded by the keynote speakers, experts involved in this launching. The chat can be useful for sharing links, resources, or quick comments as well. I also would like to inform you that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes. And please also mute your microphone when not speaking. This Integrated Municipal Information System, or IMIS, is the result of Gates Foundation's generous support, hard works of the Innovative Solutions team as the mastermind of the IMIS, as well as great organizations of the Global Water and Sanitation Center in promoting utilization as well. Most importantly is valuable input of adopters in Bangladesh and Nepal. Without any further ado, I would like to step into the first session, which is the opening remarks by Dr. Kavinda Gunasekara. Dr. Kavinda leads in managing strengthening of public data system for sanitation projects in Bangladesh and Nepal. He has played a crucial role in facilitating the progress for IMIS implementation projects and enhancement of IMIS. Dr. Kavinda also served as the Chief Operating Officer at the Global Water and Sanitation Center at AIT. His specializations include geoinformatics, digital sustainability, and digital transformation. May I invite Dr. Kavinda to deliver the opening remarks.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to warmly welcome all of you as we may take a major step towards empowering local governance with the official launch of Open Source Integrated Municipal Information System, IMIS. IMIS began as an ambitious vision to strengthen municipal governance. Today, that vision becomes a shared reality. This launch is not about technology, it's about collaboration. IMIS has evolved through a dedication of many people, partners, developers, policymakers, and communities, all united by a common goal: making a data-driven decision-making accessible and efficient for municipalities across the region and around the world. I would like to highlight the key person behind this initiative, Dr. Bhushan Shesthra, who even dedicated his PhD thesis to municipal governance. He and his team developed IMIS as a legacy software for Innovative Solutions Pvt. Limited. Then his company partnered with Global Water and Sanitation Center at the Asian Institute of Technology, AIT, Thailand, under funding from Gates Foundation to develop the next version of IMIS and make it openly accessible to everyone. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge other key partners, SNV Netherlands and Streamtech Private Limited in Bangladesh, who have significantly contributed to expanding the IMIS footprint. As I emphasize, this event is about collaboration. We are all working together now and will continue to do so in the future. We are also grateful to government agencies who adapted this system for field implementation, development partners who are funding for IMIS deployment in cities and city authorities who put their trust on this digital service system for improved sanitation services for city dwellers. By making IMIS open source, we are not just launching a platform, we are inviting innovation, partnerships, and collective progress. This is a tool built for cities by cities, a system that will grow and adapt with every new idea and contribution. It has immense potential to contribute to digital public infrastructure, bringing public services to scale and making governance more efficient. I want to extend my grateful gratitude to everyone who has been part of this journey. Your commitment has brought us here, and your continued support will take IMIS even further. Let's make governance smarter, stronger, and more inclusive together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kavinda. I think some key takeaways that I took from your speech is that open source, we're inviting innovation, partnership, and collective progress. Thank you very much for that remarks. And I would like to go to the next sessions, which is the journey of the IMIS system. It will be presented by Dr. Bhushan Shrestha, or Dr. Bhushan. He is Managing Director of the Innovative Solutions Pvt Ltd and leading as an information system specialist of the company. He has more than 20 years of experience in providing IT and GIS-enabled solutions in the development sectors. His dissertation was Integrated Environmental Information System for Municipal Management, which shows that he's the man who walked the talk, dedicating his study on management information system, creating a legacy IMIS software as an open source product. This session, we will learn from him regarding the journey, as well as the introduction of the IMIS for municipal governments, as well as for data public infrastructures. May I invite Dr. Bhushan Shrestha.
Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to go through the journey of the IMIS, how it starts and where we are now, and also the IMIS itself, what IMIS is, and what are the features there. So I'm going to go on that. So journey starts from 2016. In 2016, SNB Bangladesh initiated establishment of comprehensive database of sanitation system of 2 cities of Bangladesh for managing fecal loss with the technical support of Innovative Solutions. So it starts from there. Then in 2016 to 2017, we started working on establishing the GIS database of the sanitation system. Then in 2018, the IMIS conceptualized as part of FSM Information System Development Activity of SNB. So ISPL, Innovative Solution, was leading the project process, including conceptualization and system design and technical development of IMIS system architecture. And the IMIS system architecture is inherited from GMIS, which was developed in 2011 for the ADB SME-REST-DB project in Nepal. So that way the IMIS has been conceptualized, and it took a whole 1 year for conceptualizing it. And from 2020 to 2021, IMIS is further customized and scale up across multiple municipalities in Bangladesh by SNB, and with technical support of local company Streamtech. So Streamtech came there in 2020, and together with Streamtech, SNB has scaled up the IMS in many other cities as well in Bangladesh. And in 2021, IMS is completely redesigned. So redesigned and restructured and redeveloped from the scratch by ISPL. So incorporating capabilities to support CWIS approach, which was not there before. Then the new approach, like CWIS approach, has been integrated in the system, which is useful for overall planning, management, and monitoring and evaluation of sanitation system and services. And it was deployed in Maharashtra Municipality to support ENPO in implementing ISO 24521. So during that time, ENPO was working on with the BMDF fund for implementing ISO 24521. So it was dedicated for ISO 24521 at that time. So in 2023, CWIS initiated the scaling up IMS as a public data system, including the development of standard-based IMS, streamlining CWIS approach. And then a new milestone during that time in 2023, a new milestone of integration of IMS and EBPS to promote the construction of standard septic tank and enhancing building permit process in Maharashtra came up. And in 2024, then we started working on open source based IMS, which was developed. Actually, we started working from 23, and it is developed in 24 with built-in CWIS indicators and many additional tools for urban management distance support system in joint partnership of ISPL and CWIS. So then an extensive technical training was conducted for local IT companies during 2024, and IT companies and experts in Bangladesh to capacitate them for localizing and scaling up IMS in India. So we have multiple companies now who can work and who can deploy IMS in the region. And in 2025, now we have a significant milestone in IMS development. So we are going to release open source based IMS in 2025 now. So all these activities were funded by Gates Foundation. So present status of IMS, so I'm going to brief on the present status, what is going on now. So initial version of IMS is scaled up in multiple municipalities by SME Bangladesh. So in Bangladesh, 9 towns, and in Africa, 1 town, the initial version of IMS is being used. And then SNB is implementing this IMIS for FSM service delivery and KPI implementation specifically. And then customization of base IMIS in 2 towns in Nepal and in 1 in Bangladesh also going on now. And then we have done more than 30 plus IMIS readiness assessment in more than 30 plus urban local bodies in Bangladesh, India, Nepal, and other Asian region as well. To support IFIs to include IMIs in developing urban development and sanitation management projects. So hopefully we are going to have many this new IMIs implemented in many cities in future. And another milestone that we are having now is World Bank funded water supply project in Nepal is using IMS driven data as primary data for designing city water supply system in Birendranagar. It's a huge project in Birendranagar, which is going on now, and they are going to implement this data that is created for IMS in Birendranagar is going to be base data for the whole designing part. And then Birendranagar and Maharashtra are using IMS framework for house addressing for smart governance and building permit process as well. So these are the key activities currently going on. Now, so now I'm going to go on what IMIS is and what are the functionalities there. So IMIS is an open source GIS-based digital public infrastructure which functions as both a municipal information system and a software solution as well. And IMIS integrates data processes and services to enhance municipal governance, particularly in sanitation management with citywide inclusive sanitation approach to achieve SDG 6.2. This is the main goal of IMIS. And IMIS also has capability to assist in managing and streamlining other urban services as well. Not only sanitation service, this IMIS can be used for different other urban services. Now I'm going to explain that how this IMIS is serving as a DPI, digital public infrastructure. The IMIS is, it has capability of generating critical data. No? It's data for decision making, not only for the sanitation system, even for other urban services and urban management. So this is very powerful system. It can generate different kind of data and information for critical decision making things. And it's a subnational operation, so it also supports local governance and city operations. And this IMIS is served as a base for sanitation metrics. It's a foundational data system. It's not only for sanitation metrics, also for other urban metrics. It works as a foundational data system. And also it works as a national monitoring integration. It ensures data consistency at national level. So whatever data that is created in the IMIS, the local or subnational public data system will integrate it with the national data system. So which ensures the data consistency. And then municipal national alignment. So the data or the information or the indicators that what we are going to implement in IMIS aligns with the local with the national goals. And it also facilitates timely and relevant data distribution. So this IMIS serve as a completely the DPI. So let's go towards the sanitation. Good information base enables local government achieving SDG 6.2. So when we do some sanitation improvement process, these are the key functionalities that we have to go for, like analyzing current sanitation state and set scenarios with CWIS framework. Select technology interventions, plan investments and assess risk, set tariff for sanitation services, monitor and evaluate sanitation situation, monitor project initiatives. So these are the key components that we have to incorporate in the sanitation improvement process. And the IMIS framework addresses all those requirements. It provides the geospatial data, which provides spatial context and mapping for sanitation-related data, and also has capability of real-time tracking, enables continuous monitoring of sanitation services and activities. And also, it functions as a sanitation analytics, offers specialized analysis to improve sanitation outcomes, and evidence-based decision-making, supports decision-making with data-driven insights, national alignment, so ensures alignment with national sanitation objectives and policies. So IMIS framework addresses overall requirement of the sanitation management. Let's go to the key features of IMIS. So IMIS is a comprehensive digital platform to manage city data backed by GIS-based database. It has 10 functional modules. So billing information and management, project tax collection information support system, utility management decision support system, utility information management system, solid waste management system. So there are 10 modules, as a key features of IMIS. An IMIS framework is designed to catalyze CWIS approach in planning, management, and monitoring and evaluation citywide CWIS. So it provides all this, requirements for planning, management, and monitoring and evaluation in the CWIS approach. So whatever data information that IMIS can provide can help all this sanitation management issue. And it also captures CWIS and other useful data in real time and provides dashboard for monitoring and evaluation of services. And it has interoperability capacity, which helps integrating data from different municipal departments and other sources, like, for example, the payment status and the water payment status. So water billing system and tax payment system can be integrated with the IMIS, which will help to visualize this tax payment situation or water payment status. These are the two examples. And IMIS also helps in strengthening public data system of sanitation in the country, process and aggregates data for CWIS indicators to feed in the national dashboard. So whatever data, the indicators that what we have to have in the national sanitation data system can be generated through IMIS and which can be integrated in the national data system. Like we are doing this in Bangladesh and also in Nepal. In Bangladesh, NSC dashboard is this, National Sanitation Dashboard is there, and in Nepal, we have INWAS. So these indicators that can be generated from the IMIS can be integrated in the national dashboard, and at the end, the national dashboard framework. It will be integrated in the national dashboard framework to address the SDG. So these are the 10 models that which I have mentioned, and there are 7 core models. Like these are the 7 core models in the IMIS: billing information management, utility information, fecal sludge information management, and community public toilet information system, sewer connection, public health, and fecal sludge management, management decision support system. So these are the 7 core models of IMIS, and 3 value-added models are there. And we can integrate many other models as a value-added models in the system. So I'm going to go a little in detail in these 7 core models that we have. First one is the billing information management system. So this billing information management system manages all the information that we need to have in sanitation planning, even in overall urban management planning, like usage and ownership, the billings, the utilities and services, access to essential services like water sanitation, waste management, demographics, or physical attributes, location details. All these information will be maintained in the database of the billing database, and which is the main central data for overall IMS system. So like for example, we have in the billing database, we have GIS framework, which maintain the spatial data of the buildings, which is developed based on the satellite and drone image with the field verification. And we also have mobile application to update the new buildings after establishing the IMS. When there is a new building is constructed in city, that will be updated in the system using mobile app. And we have interactive dashboard for the information about the buildings and data management tools for the buildings and CWIS indicators. So with this building data and billing information, we can track local low-income community population with access to safe toilets and population with access to safe individual toilets. So these are some of the key indicators that we need to have in CWIS indicators. This information can be generated through this building information data. And another is the utility information management system. So we also need to have the information about the utilities, like roads and sewer. In case of sewer network system, we also need to have this. So all these road and sewer and all other utilities that in the municipality will be maintained by this model. And this is the major model that we need to have for sanitation information management. So this maintains all the information about the sanitation management, especially fecal sludge information management. So this system provides us information about the service providers. So the system maintains the information about the service providers that is there in the city, and treatment plant information management system, which will maintain all the information about the treatment plant, like types, capacity of the treatment plant, and also the sample data of the treated wastewater for checking compliance standards in the plant. And emptying service information management and pickle slot management dashboard is there, so which will give you all the information about the sanitation service chain using this system. And then containment information management system is another very strong database system that we have. So every containment in the city will be maintained in the system. And one of the most strong component that we have in the system is digitalization of sanitation services. So whole sanitation service chain will be digitized in the system using this IMIS, like application tracking, emptying function, slosh collection function, feedback tracking system is there, help desk management system is there. So all these system, especially required for the pickle slot management, will be maintained in the system. When there is any service happen, then every chain, the component of the chain will be digitized. So all the data in each component will be digitized in the system using this IMS. So this model has this model is very essential because most of the indicators that what we need for the CWIS can be generated through this model. Like on-site sanitation system that have been dislodged, collected fecal sludge disposal at the FSTP or designated disposal site. All these are the key indicators that we need to have in the citywide inclusive sanitation that can be generated through this data. And public toilet, community toilet information management model there. So all the information about public toilet and community toilet will be maintained here. There is a logging system in the system, so which will maintain the database of the users of the public toilet and community toilet. These information, the public toilet, community toilet data will provide you the information of which we need for the indicator like proximity, safe access, women's use, universal design of the toilets in the public toilet as well as in the community toilet. So this information model is also very, very important for sewage indicators. And another one is the sewage connection information support system. So there is also one model where there is a sewage system, sewage network system in the city, the sewage connection and sewage connection service will be maintained by this system. Then public health information support system is there, so we will maintain all the information about the public health situation in the city, like tracking waterborne diseases and maintain water sample data, maintains hotspot area, contribution to CWIS indicators. So it also contributes water contamination compliance of water sources and incidence of fecal oral pathway disease for the indicators, CWIS indicators. So another one is the urban management decision support systems. So this is the very powerful tool, so you can do the many analytical analysis and things with this urban management support system. So I'm not going to go through it all because of the time limitation. So there are use cases like sanitation service chain, where SNB cities are using it, and it also helps strengthen building permit process in the municipalities. The IMIS integration with the building permit system help in strengthening the building permit process, and this is another milestone. Like it also helps in standardizing sanitation system. This is integrating with the EBPS. So resource optimization is another component. So the data that what we have created in the IMIS can be used for many other development projects. So that's all because of the time limitation. Yes, so some of the key important things like IMIS readiness assessment and the IMIS driven sanitation service delivery model and the policy directives for IMIS implementation. These are the key things, institutional setup. So these are the key things here if we are going to implement IMIS in the city to be considered. So that's all from my side for today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Roshan. Very interesting presentation, introduction of the IMIS, also the journey. What I've seen from my short observation is that IMIS is a tool built with the principle of data public infrastructure in mind. I think it's a concrete application of DPI within the domain of municipal governance. By providing an open and integrated platform for managing data, IMIS will empower local governments to improve service delivery, perhaps in the case of sanitation, also help them make informed decisions, as well as engage with citizens more effectively. It's a very interesting concept that local government or local city and municipality should adopt as soon as possible. Thank you very much for the presentation, Dr. Bishan. Now I would like to invite the Innovative Solution team to start the demonstration of IMIS, where we will see more about IMIS user interface as well use cases. Over to you, Innovative Solution team.
Hello everyone, today I'll walk you through how a city can leverage IMIS for effective urban planning and sanitation management. We'll explore on how IMIS plays a crucial role in city planning, improving efficiency and enhancing service delivery. This is the IMIS dashboard, a powerful tool that provides a comprehensive city profile at a glance. This dashboard aggregates data from all IMIS modules, offering key insights. It is primarily designed for higher officials such as mayors, executives, and engineers, enabling them to make data-driven decisions efficiently. This dashboard categorizes buildings according to its functional use, such as residential, commercial, industrial, educational, institutional, mixed, and others. The dashboard also displays a quick overview of the sanitation systems of the city, such as sewer networks, septic tanks, pit or holding tanks, and more. It also displays the total length of key urban infrastructure, including road networks, sewer networks, drain networks, and water supply networks. One of the key features of this dashboard is its ability to track fecal sludge management services. Here we can see number of FSM service providers, number of dislodging vehicles, number of treatment plants, applications responded, total volume of sludge emptied, and revenue generated from emptying services. The dashboard also provides a snapshot of public and community sanitation facilities. Another vital component of this dashboard is the public health status section, which provides total hotspots in the city and reported total waterborne cases. The dashboard also includes interactive charts that provide deeper insights. IMIS has 10 modules, and this navigation bar allows us to navigate through these modules. In this demo, we will only dive deep into a couple of modules. We will begin with the Building IMS module. This module serves as a comprehensive database of all buildings in the city. It provides detailed insights into a building's physical attributes, location details, functional use and ownership, utilities and demography, and revenue status. This module is primarily used by the Building Permit Department to manage and monitor urban development. Building data is collected through a census survey, and once IMIS is implemented, a mobile application is used to update information on new buildings in real time. Municipality officials can also view the details of the building, which also includes a picture of the building. Now, we will explore the FSM module. The FSM module is a key module in IMIS. It enables municipalities to digitize the entire sanitation service chain, from emptying requests to safe disposal and waste reuse. It consists of 5 submodules. The first being the FSM dashboard. The FSM dashboard provides comprehensive data on sanitation systems and emptying services. The municipality's sanitation cell uses this dashboard to identify the FSM status of the city. It also contains several data visualizations for deeper analysis. The containment submodule manages containment data with geographic locations, enabling municipalities and service providers to visualize containment sites on a map. By overlaying the road layer, service providers can assess road connectivity and width, ensuring they deploy the appropriately sized dislodging vehicle. Service provider submodule tracks service providers, human resources, and vehicle inventory. Treatment plant submodule maintains records of FSTP operations, disposal data, and effluent quality tests. Emptying service submodule digitalizes and monitors the entire emptying process and allows service providers and city authorities to review the sanitation service status of all emptying applications. Service providers also use this submodule to generate monthly reports for the municipality. The CWIS module is another core component of IMIS, designed to enhance accountability in urban sanitation management. IMIS tracks CWIS indicators such as equity and safety. There are currently 22 indicators in the system, and these indicators are automatically generated from the system at the end of the year. Additionally, the sanitation cell can generate detailed reports for submission to higher authorities, ensuring transparency and accountability. In the context of Bangladesh and Nepal, there are plans to automate the transfer of CWIS indicator data to national public data systems, the National Sanitation Dashboard in Bangladesh, and NWASH in Nepal. Similarly, IMIS tracks key performance indicators of service providers to ensure their services align with the city's objectives, helping to maintain high standards and accountability in service delivery. This KPI dashboard monitors service providers' service performance, such as application response, customer satisfaction, PPE compliance, and more. These KPIs are defined by the city, agreed by the service provider, and included in their service level agreement. To make sense of all this data and drive meaningful change, municipalities need a powerful visualization tool. This is where IMIS's WebGIS comes in. It enables decision makers to visualize and analyze a vast amount of information maintained within the system, transforming raw data into actionable insights. At the top, a set of general tools allows users to navigate the system effortlessly. Need to measure an area for a new facility? Use the Measure Area tool. Want to determine the length of a road segment? The Measure Distance tool provides precise calculations. On the right, the navigation pane allows users to toggle different data layers such as buildings, road, sewer, drain, water supply, containments, and treatment plants. Each of these layers can be further displayed based on their specific attributes. For instance, buildings can be categorized by functional use. Similarly, containments can be visualized by type. Suppose city officials receive funding to improve sanitation services, this tool can help identify the areas in greatest need. For example, this data reveals that the northern part of the city has the highest concentration of pits. This insight could guide investment toward upgrading these pits to septic tanks, significantly improving sanitation standards and protecting the environment and public health. Once a target area is identified, the platform's decision tools facilitate further analysis. Using the Summary Information Buffer tool, planners can delineate the area of interest, determine the exact number of pit or holding tanks that need upgrading, and generate a cost estimate for the investment planning. Imagine the city aims to reduce pollution in a major river. By enabling the water bodies layer, selecting the river, and using the water buffer summary tool, with the user-defined buffer distance, officials can assess the containment details around the river. The detailed information generated provides information on each containment's type, connection, emptying status, and last emptied date. This helps identify containments contributing to illegal discharge or in need of upgrading. With this data, planners can make targeted, data-driven decisions, ensuring sanitation improvements are prioritized where they will most improve water quality. The tools we've highlighted are just the tip of the iceberg. IMIS is equipped with many other powerful tools that go beyond sanitation. These tools can be leveraged not only for efficient planning and management of sanitation systems and services, but also for effective city planning and urban development as a whole. Now, let us look into how the IMIS-driven sanitation service delivery actually works on a more practical way.
Good morning, Mayor. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mayor. I'm doing well. How are you? And how is everything going in your municipality?
Everything's going well, Mayor. I'm here to dive a bit deeper into how everything works in your municipality. It's pretty impressive that even in a large city like this, how well you have managed sanitation. What's your secret?
I'm glad that you noticed that. We've implemented the Integrated Municipal Information System, IMIS.
But how does it help in managing the fecal sludge?
Oh, that's a great question. When residents notice the septic tanks are nearing capacity, they contact our help desk to schedule an emptying service. The help desk team proceeds to fill in the emptying application form, getting essential details such as the resident's address, the preferred date for septic tank servicing, and other relevant information. This request is then forwarded directly to the service provider via IMIS. After that, the service provider reaches out to the homeowner to confirm a suitable date for the service. On the appointed day, the emptying vehicle, complete with personal protective gear for the driver and assistant, is dispatched to perform the emptying service. Upon arrival at the specified location, the team begins the emptying process, diligently recording key data, including the volume of sludge extracted, into IMIS using the mobile application.
And where do they dispose of the collected sludge?
So, after we empty the sludge, it's off to the municipality's fecal sludge treatment plant for safe disposal. When that happens, the operator in the treatment plant updates the vehicle details and how long the disposal takes in IMIS. Then, the help desk receives the update through IMIS, letting them know that everything went smoothly with the service and the sludge is now safely at the treatment plant. They don't stop there though, they give the customer a call to hear how things went and collect feedback of the emptying service. This way, IMIS has helped in the safe management of the complete service chain, from emptying of the septic tank to disposal.
So this means data collection and storage at every stage are done in real time, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I see. IMIS and its capabilities sound fantastic and incredibly useful. I'm going to make sure my municipality also gets on board with IMIS as quickly as possible.
Thank you very much, Innovative Solution team, for the demonstration of IMIS. I think from the videos, the two videos, we know how the system works, what data required, and what can we benefit from this IMIS system. Most importantly, I think for the local governments, IMIS empowers them to improve service delivery, make informed decisions, as well engage with citizens more effectively, as shown in the example of the fecal sludge management on the video. Now, we are entering the launching ceremony for open source IMIS. And before that, from the videos and also from the previous stations, we know where are we now regarding IMIS. So where are we now? Where are we standing with the IMIS? That the system is already established. Now with the launch ceremony for open source IMIS, we hope we see where are we going, because two gentlemen will speak for the launch ceremony. And the first gentleman is Dr. Roshan Shrestha. He's the Deputy Director of the Global Growth and Opportunity Division, Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene at the Gates Foundation. At present, he's leading Asia, besides China, water, sanitation, hygiene program to support scaling citywide inclusive sanitation, non-sewer sanitation, and introducing innovative sanitation technologies in the region. He's also recognized for developing key household water treatment solutions and wastewater reuse system and the eco-home concept that integrates rainwater harvesting and waste management. So without any further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Roshan Shrestha for the inaugural speech.
Thank you, Hendra. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Very nice. Thank you so much, and congratulations to entire team who really devoted time to develop this IMIS. And even today, I'd like to thanks to all colleagues who joined this event, even today, the weekend. So you all are here. So I'm surprising that even this time you all joined and give your time. Thank you so much. So this IMIS work that what we have started, that is interesting history behind it, because it's only 10 years old history. So it's not a short-term project that what we have developed. I really like to congratulate Mr. Bhushan, Dr. Bhushan, as well as my colleague, Rajiv Munakami, who were also behind the scene. When we started the project in Bangladesh, it was around 2015. When we started this FSM project, we were very much worried that how this project is going to monitor and who will take responsibilities, how to attract the municipality about this project. It was a big concern for us, because otherwise sanitation itself is very much like the silos component for the municipality. They don't have much attraction besides making toilet and sewer. And when we go with this fecal sludge management system, it is very new. we need to attract the city authority. And then Mr. Rajiv and I discussed a lot about that. And then we get in touch with Dr. Bhushan to come up with some idea. And he played a lot of, he put a lot of his brain and his team, entire colleague working together. And I really like thank several municipalities in Bangladesh and Nepal who provide space for this application testing, application designing, all those things. And after that, after long, the work, this IMI is now in operation. So it's not only academic exercise what normally we do to develop tools and then at the end we can't really apply. Here, there are a lot of things coming up from practical world. All problem we have seen in last 10 years, and then this tool is improved a lot of things are integrated here, and now it become a part of the city planning, city management, monitoring, and so on, so that the sanitation component can be well integrated into entire planning process of the city. That's why this IMIS will be attractive for the city, and they will apply IMIS for different service provision. Of course, we have invested these resources to develop the tool for the citywide inclusive sanitation and fecal health management. But by looking at all this application, definitely we need to go beyond that so that people should not really feel that this is only for the FSM and the CWIS. So this is for the entire municipal services. This is now considered as a digital planning tool, digital public infrastructure tool. So we need to promote this tool in different way so that it will not be again silos only only for sanitation and the fecal health management and citywide inclusive sanitation. So thank you so much for all the effort that what you made. And I'm so glad that this is now hosted by the Asian Institute of Technology, who has a lot of capacity and a lot of outreach. And I'm sure who will be building this tool as one of the core component in the urban planning when they teach. It's not only Asian Institute of Technology, they can also help to apply this tool in many, many universities and academic world through their network. So that's why it is now hosted by Asian Institute of Technology together with the ISPL and other partner. I'm very much looking forward for its success and scaling in many more cities. I have seen that is already footprint already in moving to the 11 cities, 11 countries. But now we really need to see the application for different services in the many cities and many countries in the world. And we will be definitely helping and we'll our best to promote this tool for urban service application in the low and middle income countries. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you very much, Dr. Roshan. It's interesting that you mentioned about how it started from the small collaboration in Bangladesh. Now it's going global with the hope of sanitation component can be indicated in cities development in every cities in the world. Now, I think you also mentioned that the IMI system is hosted by AIT-GWSC, and we have many partners for scaling up the IMIS utilization globally. Thank you very much for your your inaugural remarks. Then I would like to invite the next inaugural remarks from Professor Tamarat Kutatep. Professor Tamarat Kutatep is the co-director of the Global Water and Sanitation Center. He's currently leading the Transformative Technology Commercialization Grant. He's a professor of Environmental Engineering Management of the AIT Thailand. He's an internationally recognized professional on fecal sludge management, sanitation system, and wastewater treatment technology, as well as relevant standards for wastewater management and treatment in Asia and globally. I would like to welcome Professor Tamarat Kutatep for the inaugural remarks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Hendra. And namaste, salamat siang for all that coming down to this very interesting and very impressive presentation by our colleagues at the ISPL that have been developed this kind of the very sophisticated tool to be a very simple one. So that I think that would be a very hopeful platform that we can work more and work together, so that we can do many more things from this planning, from implementation, monitoring, and many others from this kind of open source integrated municipal information system I also like to express our gratitudes and also the acknowledge to the participation of all the partners as well as the grants from the Gates Foundation that make this the collaboration platform available and possible. And this is not just only the starting of the system, but we look forward in the future that the cities, the municipalities, the towns in the region, in Southeast Asia, even beyond that, in Africa, we can work more together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Tamara. So again, emphasis on partnerships to scale up the IMIS application globally. Thank you very much for that. Now, I would like to invite the Innovative Solution team to present the launching video as well as small explanation. Over to you, Innovative Solution team.
A dedicated information sharing website has been developed for IMIS, serving as a centralized platform for accessing all IMIS related resources. The website is structured into key thematic sections, including the landing page, about IMIS, IMIS footprints, events, FAQs, IMIS demo, GitHub, and knowledge products. The homepage provides an overview of the website's contents, offering users quick navigation to detailed information on each section. It acts as an entry point to explore IMIS, global impact, its functional modules, and short synopsis of different sections of the web page. About IMIS, this section introduces the IMIS and Citywide Inclusive Sanitation approach and provides comprehensive details about IMIS. It covers its key features, system architecture, and service model, along with insights into how IMIS facilitates municipal management, planning, and monitoring and evaluation and functional modules of IMIS. IMIS footprints. The footprint section features an interactive map showcasing the locations where IMIS-related activities have been implemented. It highlights metrics such as the number of countries and cities where IMIS has been deployed for readiness assessments, CWIS planning, system development, and operationalization. Events. This section provides updates on past and upcoming IMIS-related events, including key municipal collaborations, implementation workshops, and knowledge-sharing sessions. FAQs, the frequently asked questions section, addresses common inquiries about IMIS, helping users gain a deeper understanding of its functionalities and deployment. Additionally, users can submit new queries to the IMIS team via an integrated contact form. IMIS demo. This section offers an introductory video about IMIS and provides users the option to request a live demonstration. Upon request, the IMIS team is notified to arrange an online webinar or live session for interactive engagement. The IMIS GitHub organization serves as the central repository for all IMIS-related resources. The README page provides an overview of IMIS, along with quick links to documentation, deployment guides, and source code. The organization is structured into 5 repositories. Web app contains the source code for the IMIS web application, along with technical documentation, GeoServer configuration guides, and the IMIS data dictionary with an ERD. Additional resources contains IMIS-related materials such as the IMIS readiness assessment, framework, survey questionnaires, IEC materials, and other supporting documents. Mobile app contains the source code and documentation for the IMIS mobile application. This enables real-time field data collection for IMIS. Deployment documentation includes step-by-step deployment manuals for Linux and Windows, Docker configuration files, pre-configured databases, GeoServer setup guides, and sample dataset for testing. User manuals holds detailed guides for IMIS users, including the web app master manual and mobile app manuals for BIC, EIC, and SCIC. Going back to the IMIS website, Knowledge Products, this section hosts a diverse collection of documents related to IMIS, categorized into best practices, case studies, IMIS readiness assessment, IMIS-related documents, infographics, and more. To manage these resources, a customized open-source knowledge management system, Bookstack, has been deployed. Thank you for joining us in this unveiling of the Integrated Municipal Information System. Please feel free to reach out through the contact information provided on the website. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Innovative Solution team, for the launching video. That marked the official launch of the Integrated Municipal Information System to be used globally, to be adopted globally. Thank you very much for that. Initially, we have already learned about where are we now regarding IMIS, regarding the system. Presentation from Dr. Roshan, demonstration of IMIS from the Innovative Solutions. I think that gives you a clear picture of where are we now, what's available. I think the launch ceremony, the inaugural speech of Dr. Roshan, as well as Professor Tamara Putate, give us a sort of taste of where are we going. Partnership, global adoption, adopted by cities globally. That is the where are we going statement of the inaugural speech. Now we're entering the next session regarding scaling up IMIS in the region. Presented by Professor Sangam Shrestha. Professor Sangam is the co-director of the Global Water and Sanitation Center and Dean of the School of Engineering and Technology. He's a professor of water engineering and management. Professor Sangam is also a visiting professor of Beijing Normal University in China, University of Yamanashi, Japan, National University of Laos, as well as Associate of Stockholm Environment Institute. His research interests are within the field of hydrology and water resource, including climate change impact assessment and adaptation in water, integrated water resource management, and groundwater assessment and management. So we have already learned about where are we now, and then where are we going, and we hope presentation from Professor Sangam Shrestha will give us a clue on how do we get there. Over to you, Professor Sangam.
Thank you, Indra, and good morning to everyone. I think this is a significant milestone for AIT's Global Water and Sanitation Center and esteemed partners like ISPL, A2I, ITN-B8, and also there are several partners who contributed to develop this IMIS throughout the years. And certainly this is very, very powerful tool, as you have seen that, it's not only for evidence-based decision-making for water supply and sanitation, but there are several components in the IMIS that will enable the evidence-based decision-making in local government units like municipalities. So Global Water and Sanitation Center, together with the partners like Innovative Solutions, ISPL, Killer, StreamTech, A2I, and also other partners, we are very much committed to scale it up, not only in the two countries currently we are supporting, but also other countries who are really in need of the IMIS implementations. So through the grants from the Gates Foundation now, we are currently implementing IMIS in two countries, Bangladesh and Nepal. So currently we are supporting one municipality in Nepal, which is Mahalakshmi Municipality, and there is also development and implementation of IMIS in Birendranagar Municipality in Nepal. But there are several requests, demands from the municipality from Nepal, and GWSC and its partners will certainly help to develop and implement the IMIS system. In Bangladesh, we are supporting Department of Public Health Engineering, basically improving the national sanitation dashboard, and IMIS is kind of a core component of the national sanitation dashboard that integrates the several data and try to track or monitor the progress of SDG 6, especially SDG 6.2. At the same time, we are also supporting the implementation of IMIS in 2 cities at the moment. One is in Lakshmipur, and the another one is in DNCC, but there are several other plans we want to help and implement the IMIS. There are several demand from the municipalities of Bangladesh to support for the implementation of IMIS, and currently I see that there are 35 cities who wants to implement this IMIS. So GWSC is very committed to provide these services, not only in these 2 countries, but also in other countries in collaboration with our esteemed partners like Innovative Solutions, Tiller, StreamTech, ATY, and of course there are, as mentioned by Dr. Roshan, that SNV, Rajiv ji was quite instrumental in development and implementation of this IMIS. So let's work together. I think we need to do a lot. If you look at the progress of SDG 6 and especially SDG 6.2, so we are very much committed with the scaling up this IMIS in other municipalities and other countries. So I also acknowledge the support from the Gates Foundation. So it's a very, very instrumental that GWSC is establishing the Center of Excellence on IMIS. So we are very much committed. Thank you very much, Indra. It's over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Sangam. I think one key message that I capture from your speech is that let's work together to meet the demand or requests for the IMI system through partnerships between GWSC and the current partners, as well as utilization of the imis.gwsc.ait.ac.th. Now I'm asking myself, where are we now? Okay, this is now, we are entering the open discussion questions. Organizers, if you have questions addressed to the speakers from the participants, please inform me. But I can see several comments in the chat box. For example, from Mr. Rajiv Munankami, he mentioned about a decade in the making of the system. But if you want it to be clear, that this isn't the finish line, it's just the starting point for the new challenges ahead. Replication, scalability, and continuous improvement will be the true measures of its success. I think it's a very good message that this is not the finish line, this is just the starting point. Let's work together, building the partnership to scale up IMIS. And also, there is one question. Yeah. What support and documentation are available for interested cities, users, and developers who want to use, customize, or expand IMIS? It's not mentioned to which speakers the question is addressed, but what do you think of responding it, Professor Sangam? The question is, what support and documentation are available for interested cities, users, and developers who wants to use, customize, or expand IMIS?
I think Dr. Kavinda should be able to explain about this. Kavinda, are you here? It's not around. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need
this.
Okay.
Question, so I was out. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we can open the discussion. I will address the question. Yeah.
Yeah, the question is, what support and documentation are available for interested cities, users, and developers who want to use, customize, or expand IMIS?
Yeah, I think so, because now this is the key landmark milestone actually. So it's been open source, as I think we demonstrated in the video. So all are documented in the IMIS website if you go there, and also resources are there. So it's also guided by we also conducted the trainer, very comprehensive technical documentation. And also I want to highlight, especially in Bangladesh, IT and Buet. So we are discussing on developing the TOT package, and then also will publish very soon. So these all materials will be listed down, given web link in the chat, and also the same link that our colleagues have been demonstrated. Yeah. So it is people can really easily can adapt and using open source, and the supportive documentation is there. And also we have a dedicated email, imis@ait.ac, which will be served as the helping hand to who wanted to implement the IMIS in any cities. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kavinda. I also,
Indra, I think we have, honorable mayors of several municipalities participating in this launch ceremony.
yes,
Probably from Birendranagar Municipality of Nepal, or any other, honorable mayor presence here. Maybe you can request if they want to, address something. Thank you.
yes. I'm inviting Honorable Mayor of Birendranagar, Ms. Mohan Maya Dhakal, to share her thoughts on the implementation of IMIS in Birendranagar.
Namaste. Good morning, everyone, all respected person. Thank you so much for select our municipality and to provide opportunity. As the mayor of Birendranagar municipality, I am pleased to announce the implementation of the integrated municipal information system IMIS in our city. I am confident that this data-driven decision-making capabilities and citywide inclusive sanitation approach will significantly enhance municipal governance, facilitating effective planning, management, and monitoring of sustained sanitation service delivery. This initiative will strengthen citywide sanitation and fecal sludge management, contributing to improve public health and environmental sustainability. Moreover, contributing to provide public health and environmental sustainability. Moreover, IMIS aligns with our vision and establishing a digital Birendranagar, reinforcing our commitment to modern, efficient, and transparent governance. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Gita Foundation, GWSC, AIT, and Innovative Solutions for their invaluable support in this endeavor. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are muted.
My apologies. Thank you very much, Mayor Mohan Maya Dhakal, for your speech. We hope to see the adoptions of IMIS will help planning as well as implementation of sanitation and other urban developments in your municipality. Thank you very much. I think there is checking on the, oh yeah, there's one question from Mr. Tahmidul Islam. I think one more question and then we go to the closing. Are you planning any trainings for youth or young developers, therefore they can voluntarily support their municipality to develop or maintain their IMIS? I think Dr. Kavinda, can you, or Professor Sangam, can you respond to the question here? Is there any? Dr. Kavinda or Professor Sangam. There is a question. Are you planning any trainings or youth or young developers? Therefore, they can voluntarily support their municipality
Yeah,
to
I think,
develop
Hendra,
their IMIS. Yeah.
yeah. So this is actually the place that we are looking for innovation and then bringing young people to innovate on the IMIS platform. So here actually we can find different ways because this is open source, GitHub based, people can start to use it. So people can raise, I mean, we can also go with the track wise, I mean, the development wise, our developers are there to help. So that is the kind of so we are looking to scale up this development and the IMS make it kind of a light versions. So different adoption to the different cities, different countries by making open source. So it's truly going to be handling the GitHub mechanism who young developers are really aligned to that. So based on this,
Yes.
actually, we can looking into ways that how we can do the training or other relevant trainings based on the demand that we are getting for this development and scaling up. So I think this is kind of really, we want to onboard young developers, youth to scale up this mission of IMIs in other cities. Yeah, thank you.
One more question, Dr. Kavinda. Are all components of IMIS open source or are some parts proprietaries? Where's the source code hosted? I think you mentioned answer
So
that
actually in
earlier.
here, so if you go through it, our documentation, I think Innovative Solution team can also give good answer. But actually, based on our current engagement, we bring to this version to the base IMIS, especially incorporating CWIS indicators and the modules that we have at the moment. So we make it open source and people can use it. So sometime actually we have dedicated requests from different municipalities. So we also plan to cater those demands in future, but we have to looking into it, how we like, if who going to invest to develop additional modules, if they agree to make it open source, we can definitely add those repositories. But as a base IMIS, which is really can be utilized to develop, implement base municipal governance is already in the base IMIS. So people can go and see all the modules are free and open source.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kavinda. Professor Sangam, you raise your hand.
Yeah, Hendra, may we invite Executive Engineer of SIR Division of DPHE to provide some remarks, because he is also instrumental in integrating this IMIS in the National Sanitation Dashboard hosted by DPHE. I think he has also joined this launch session here. Please.
Sure. Mr. Shishir Kumar Biswas, are you online? Can you hear us? May we invite Mr. Shishir Kumar Biswas? Yeah.
Mr. Hendra?
Yes, please. Shishir.
Yeah, Hedra, maybe there are some technical glitches over there, so probably
yeah, okay.
You can invite other speakers. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I will. There is one question also, Prachi, from Prachi Shrestha. She is currently pursuing Masters in Environmental Engineering at AIT. The question is, given the varying levels of digital literacy among municipal officials and local communities in Nepal, what specific strategies does IMIS employ to bridge these gaps? Are there tailored training programs, user-friendly interfaces, or community outreach initiatives designed to ensure inclusive and effective adoption of the system? Yes, from GWSC or from Innovative Solutions, who would like to respond to this question?
Hendra, maybe I can respond. I think Prachi is studying at AIT, right? Environmental
Yes.
Engineering and Management. Yeah. That's a very good question. While we establish this Center of Excellence in IMIS, one of the ideas is to, train the youth to participate in this kind of, decision-making processes, right? So obviously, it is at AIT, so we will try to develop some of the training courses here. And it's not only for AIT, but also, we provide the opportunities for other youths studying in other countries in Asia. So definitely that's very good question and suggestion. We will try to, organize these kind of training programs, and then you can certainly participate. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Prachi.
Thank you very much. I think we have entered the final sessions. We are 16 minutes over time. The last session will be, but if you have questions, then you can address it to our email, gwsc.ait.ac.th, and then we will respond to you accordingly. Now we are entering the closing sessions. We would like to invite Professor Tamara to provide closing remarks. Over to you, Professor Tamara.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think this is a very good moment to enabling this kind of active discussion and then brainstorm some ideas that how we can work together more on this kind of the platform. We said it is a collaborative game changers, which is again that we cannot do alone. The game changers cannot do by only one company, one institution, one man, one Superman. No, it's not possible. I do hope that this kind of the IMIS as a platform, it can invent, reinvent, or build many new resources that are able or enable the municipality, the city, the town, or even at the country level that we can move forward on the sanitation improvement, in particular to the silo. I think our sanitation is putting in a small silo behind the other infrastructure development. So if we can break down all the silo, as Dr. Bhushan said, that we can link to the water bill, to the tax, to the solid waste management, and many others beyond that. Then we can bring up that instead of do a kind of a silo planning, silo management. This IMIS platform would break down, and then we can do integratively, do inclusively, and then we can ensure that our sanitation will be in the pictures of the investment on the urban development. And I'm sure that we can do many more. And I'm still challenging sort of you, the developers or the young generation, that if we would like to do more, I think the Internet of toilets would be the solution, as we have been discussing IoT for quite some time. If we can bring down this kind of IoT to the toilets, it will be more sustainable in our sanitation development. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you for all the participants. Thank you, ISPTL and also Case Foundation for make this event happen very nicely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Kami. Thank you very much, Mr. Rajiv Kami. I think your last point will enable partnership collaboration further with GWSC as well as other partners. I think we are entering the end of the sessions. I'd like to express sincere appreciation. First and foremost, huge thank you to all of you, the participants, for taking the time to join us today, as well as Innovative Solution teams for dedicating and hard work in developing the IMIS. It has been truly inspiring. To our organization team, GWSC team, thank you for your vision, leadership, as well as organizing this event preparations to make this happen today, and as well as extend our deepest gratitude to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. To the Gates Foundation, Dr. Roshan, Shrestha for the generous support. With that, we will close the session for today's launching, and we look forward to step into the next partnership with you all for the IMIS adoption. Thank you very much.